It's 2 o'clock p.m., folks. And it's time for Dirty South Saturday live stream. How y'all folks doing today? Great ones on the mic. Usually I turn off all of my e-commerce things, but obviously the ad rates are high, so I haven't gotten anything today. Nothing. So I've been catching up on RX Muscle's live streams and been doing a couple other things. Mostly been laying on the couch here. But I hope everybody's doing all right. Hey, Pugman, thanks for tuning in to the first episode of the Saturday live streams. And I'm glad you're alive, Lamar. OG is in here. Psycho's in here. Oh, boy. I'm just drinking water right now. It's 2 o'clock p.m. It's a little too early to drink. Plus, after the show, I'm going to the gym, actually, once they deliver my groceries from Sam's Club. I already got my Walmart delivery, so I'm just waiting on my Sam's Club. Reason why I get things delivered anyway is there's no markup on delivery things. Plus, it just gives me more time. If I go out and get stuff at Sam's Club with all the traffic on Woodruff Road, it would take me at least 2 hours. And Walmart take me another 2 hours. I used to spend like almost, if I was lucky, I'd spend like 4 hours navigating through all that traffic between Walmart and Sam's Club. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, I forgot the donation link. I'm a little bit off the day there, folks. So we are going to review, someone wanted me to see the Kali Muscle video about him not being there for 10 days. So we'll go ahead and check that out in just a minute here. I'm not going to really drink anything today, to be honest with you, folks. I'm just going to bring something back home if I do anything. Part of the reason being is, like I said, the revenue that came in last month with the suspended sites, that really hit me pretty hard. So we had to tighten up the belt just a tad bit there, folks. You know, we got to do what we do. Yeah, we were going to talk about Big Lenny. Well, whenever you're in the hospital for about a week, Frosted Flake, yeah, you're going to get drained out a bit there. So it doesn't surprise me that he's lost weight. He needs to lose a lot more, actually. He needs to get shrunk down, in fact, and get a lot more healthier. Hey, Corpseman, what's up? If I lose weight, slow will at the end, will I have hanging skin? It doesn't matter how fast or slow. I mean, if you lose weight really fast, you're gonna have either hanging skin or wrinkles or so forth. But that's only if you're like a 500-pound fatty and you lose like 300 pounds within a course of a year. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of hanging skin. So you'll probably need to get surgery in order to remove it. Either that or get one of those corsets in order to hang all the skin from. Because when you get really huge and everything like that, your skin is going to stretch. Yeah, we got to all downsize and everything. It's just the nature of things. But Christmas is going to be around, so hopefully things will go up. But the only reason why I'm tightening up the belt basically is because some of my big websites got suspended, you know. So I lost a few $1,000s. So I don't want to pull from my savings account or anything like that. I do have a reserve account or so forth that covers everything, and I don't like pulling from it. It's just better just to tighten up the belt anyway. I mean, I'm a miserly type person anyway, so that's not a big deal. But not only that, you know, it's now November. It's cold outside, you know, and usually I like hanging outside on the patio, and they don't have none of the patios open today. I'll check and see if Ink and Ivory has one. I'll stop by, have myself a little drink or so. But I'm not going to really count on that. I'm going to be training legs today. I did some cardio this morning. And when I get to the gym, I'm going to walk on the treadmill for maybe 15 minutes just to get my legs warmed up before I train legs. I did back yesterday, Lamar. With the new TRT, it's pretty good now that it makes the training a lot better, you know. I mean, I ain't got those aches and pains and stuff like that. So, yeah, we're getting more training. Oh, you ought to always tip servers, Frosted Flake. Don't be a cheap ass or anything. But let's go ahead and check out this collie muscle video, see what we got here. Let's see what he's talking about.
Go get some oxygen. Feeling sluggish right now.
Yeah, I'm about to try to take a nap.
Yeah, I was out for the count, bro. What's up with it, guys? Top of the morning. Day 10, baby. 2:52 a.m. One thing about it, when you're doing all these fastings and stuff, can't sleep. When I did the watermelon fast, when I did this one, but it gives me a lot of time to read. Just picked up this book yesterday, Understand.
He doesn't look in really good condition. He's lost a lot of weight.
And fasting. The thing I've been tripping on the most with the water fast is the...
And what's up with the Bluetooth headset? I hadn't seen one of those. That's retro early 2000s.
Stomach. Like, it's going through it. Like, today is, and I don't know if it's because yesterday I consumed that, electrolyte packs that you guys saw in the video. I went and got at Vitamin Shop, but my stomach disrupted. So throughout this water fast, my stomach been disrupted, irritated several times. So when that happened, I'm like, oh, I gotta...
Well, what's happening is because you're not getting much in your stomach, all the stomach acids are pretty much feeding on itself there, essentially. You're going to get some bad heartburn. Only idiots wear shades in the gym. I did see that there, Lamar.
Still flush out, so I just continue going. Energy level be, out of 1 to 10, it'd be about, on the average, 5. The last 2 days I've been able to work out. I might do something today, I don't know. But I'm going to go to the oxygen tank, hyperbolic oxygen tank at the wellness clinic. So I got a B12 shot a few days ago. I might see if I get it again today. That might have been sustaining me. But overall, I don't feel bad. I get exhausted at about 5, 6 p.m. That's because I be up at 1:32, But if I got sleep, it would be nothing. But I have trained my system for this. I started off on the OMAD diet, 1 meal a day. What that was over a year. Then I did the watermelon challenge, then this, and my body is retaining my muscle. So I'm not dropping crazy weight. If I was,
well, if you're still taking TRT, you're not going to drop weight there. But he has lost weight anyway. So, but muscle. Once you built the muscle, you're going to keep what you've had. Yeah, Corpse Man, he has misleaded everyone.
I probably would stop. So as of yesterday, I was 179.
I used to wear a Bluetooth headset just like that a long time ago, but I quit doing that.
And it's crazy that I'm just not losing that much weight. It's because I'm not really working out much. So it's something to see, man. Right now, I'm preparing to get everything together to break the fast, because that's crucial, man. You can't go crazy and eat something out the ordinary. I ordered some vegetable broth. I had to realize I can't have bone broth because I don't eat meat. But I ordered some organic vegetable broth, and I got to be careful with that. So that's the thing about fasting. For people like myself, we scared to come off the fast because we don't want our stomach to be, and our system to get thrown off. I don't know, bro. Like, I think I could be a breatharian. I really do. Because I'm just scared to eat stuff. It's wild, man. I haven't had the downloads spiritually like I did with the watermelon challenge. Probably because I'm just doing so much. We got the new, my new website up with the program, and just busy all day calling people and getting things in order, and it's just been hectic, man. But other than that, got the copper water. I've been letting this sit about 5-6 hours. They say you're supposed to let it sit. Everything as they say. Hunger pains, I necessarily don't get hunger pains, but you do get to a point where, like, sometimes I get a little ache in my stomach.
I wonder if he's still on the fast or not. I mean, 10 days is kind of extreme. If you're going to do a fast, it shouldn't be no more than 48 to 72 hours.
So the two...
But it seems as though he's trying out all of these fad diets. I wonder if it leads into something else, possibly. There was a guy, nasty guy, Bishop Eddie Long. He was doing these same type of diets, and it turned out he was doing it because he had cancer and stuff. So who knows what's going on with Kali, but it's kind of strange that he goes from a watermelon diet to now a 10-day fast, and he's drinking all of these nutrient waters and stuff.
2 days ago, I had this cramp right up under here.
I mean, the watermelon diet, that's the thing. The watermelon diet is watermelon is a diuretic, so it's just going to drain the water out of you, so I don't get the whole watermelon thing.
You consume something weird. I think I had too much cayenne or something like that. I got to put some cayenne in some water. So you just got to be careful, man. You really can learn your system fasting. Weight not dropping fast. I did have crampy calves, so that's why I started doing the salt. And I just got the Celtic salt in. So I did one little thing of that. And that really, truthfully, they say that suppress your appetite. Now you're feeling better.
Celtic salt is probably one of my biggest sellers right now. I've sold, at least in the past 4 or 5 months, I've sold over 2,000 bags of the stuff. Just last month, I sold about 450 of them. People are going nuts over that stuff.
I'm just tripping on, it's not a crazy amount of weight loss. It's just I was stripped down already, so it's an awesome experience, I must say. My goal is 21 days. We'll see how I'm feeling at 14. Sean Ziegler, I believe his name is, he just did 40 days. So he kind of motivated me and inspired me. Make sure if you want mentorship, go to KaliMuscle.com. This is a site right here to be a part of Money and Muscle Tribe. We about to do something never seen in social media. If you want to be a part of it, or you want to monetize your social media, your brand, if you want to get your business out to a lot of eyes, you want to be a part of this, man. Go to KaliMuscle.com, sign up today. What's up with it, guys? Day 10, 179.8. Oh yeah, my weight not going down much, so I'm gonna continue on, man. Today I got like a sore throat. I don't know why I've been doing that off and on during the...
Well, that's acid reflux there, Kali. You're not eating anything, so your stomach acids don't have much to work with. So they're going to flow up into your throat there. So
fast. Other than that, man, I got diarrhea today. So weird as hell. I thought I was going to be way...
Kind of surprised that, we're seeing Kali Muscle at like just 180 pounds there. That's crazy.
Lighter than that. But I'm not. I thought I was going to be about 176 or something. Go get some oxygen. Feeling sluggish right now. I've been up since about 1:30. So I got about 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 4 hours. Need to start getting more sleep. And that'll make the process better.
Going up and Restore Hyper Wellness. Shout out to them, my new sponsors. You know what I'm saying? Go up in here, take advantage of getting sponsored, get some oxygen. Sluggish, bro. It's kicking in now. But they say after 10 days, is everything supposed to normalize. Day 10, no food. Hopefully this oxygen will help me.
Have you done that? Have you done
I did it once before. Not here, though.
Okay. Perfect.
But it's the same one.
Yeah, very similar. Were you in a chamber similar to this one?
Well, with doing any type of fast frosted flake, you lose a lot of water. So, and water is probably the heaviest part of the body itself. I mean, Kali's still maintaining a very low body fat percentage as well. So, that's why he's at 180. But when you go on a fast, you lose a lot of water. The 48-hour Hollywood diet that they used to sell, I mean, it just drained out water. So, within 48 hours of doing any type of fast frosted flake, you're going to lose at least 10 to 15 pounds easy.
What'd you say?
Were you in a chamber that was
Yes,
similar
it was the
shape?
same one.
Okay. So you have the little oxygen cannula that you'll put on. It'll be right next to your head here, up next to the pillows.
Okay. What's up with the guys? So I'm over at Restore Wellness, and I'm about to do the hyperbolic oxygen check.
I used to actually sell that model for YCY Health Center in Canada. I only sold maybe like 5 or 6 of them, but I've been in one before. They're nothing special.
Chamber, and man, if you're in the area, Mission Viejo, Orange County, come through, give them a shout out, let them know I sent you, and you get a little discount. So yeah, if you need any services, you've been seeing me get vitamin B shots, they got the laser, the red laser, the oxygen tank, come through, man. Yeah, I'm about to try to take a nap. Yeah, I'm used to it now. Oh, it's just like that? Oh, okay. The other place had a mask.
Oh, a mask. So put the prongs in your nose and then just go around your ears like sunglasses.
Okay.
So
I mean, he was like 260 almost here, so he's lost about 80 pounds.
You are pressurizing, oxygen is flowing, and I'll let you know when you're at full pressure.
Okay, welcome back.
I was out.
Good.
I was out for the count. Whew. Yeah, I was out for the count, bro. Like they gave me some anesthesia or something. Whew, thank you. But I already got the $40 one. Yeah, this is what he had. Guess I'll around and do this. Even though I bought the big one. Cool. I'm happy. That may could have just came here and got it. Mountain Valley don't have the
Yes, I've already posted a video jump tube regarding the MD situation.
Oh, that's sparkling. Oh, it got flavored sparkling, but any calories?
No calories.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, I've had them before. It's good.
Ooh, they got key lime.
I've actually never had the white peach before. I'm gonna grab one.
Damn, I didn't know that, brother. I need to get like 4 of them there.
Yeah, you'll feel full.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Dana White, man. I wouldn't even known about these if I didn't see that Dana White clip. It's everywhere too, on TikTok, so that just boosted my fast up. So it's 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 everything for the fasters out there. Like, you got the fasters. Yeah, you gonna come out of ketosis, though. For those that know, it is several different kind of fast.
I didn't exactly see what he had pulled out, but it looks like some sort of energy drink of some type, energy powder.
Fasts. Dry fast, liquid fast, water fast. You got the mono fast. See how this tastes. I'm excited. Mountain Valley water, spring. I wish it was sparkling. Those other waters sparkling. I'm good for another 10 days, man. Let's go get to work. Fruits. We need those fruits, right? You got to get those fruits to get your vitamins, your minerals, your amino acids. You busy. You can't go to farmer's market and buy your fruits. Kali Muscle got this for you guys. Grinded up fruits. All you got to do is put it in your water, your juice. Go to hyphylife.com.
Yeah, whatever. Bro Team, there isn't a next slide. This is for the most part a Q&A live stream. I do play a couple of videos, but there's not a. This isn't the same as the midnight run or so forth. To where we're checking out viewers' videos, which I actually have. I'm editing out the last night's video right now since it has copyrighted content. So, but there is no next slide or anything. As far as Kali Muscle is concerned, he does look a lot healthier, but it doesn't make a difference. He's done a great deal of damage to his body with all the juice that he's had. He's already had 2 heart attacks. You know, you can only have so many heart attacks before, it's at a point to where if you get like a 3rd heart attack, for example, they're not going to be able to shock you back to life and stuff, so. It's also the afternoon as well. That's also why I do a Q&A. But I was looking on my screen here on YouTube. It wasn't... it wasn't actually... It wasn't actually doing that much there. Let me do... But that's the way the afternoon goes, so. Kali versus Big Lenny. There's really no telling. Well, I mean, Psycho, we all got to go one of these days. That's just the nature of life there, you know. We all got to pretty much bite the bullet. Do I think Nick Walker should requalify for the Mr. Olympia? Well, he's going to have to anyway, because I think only the top 3 qualify for the Mr. Olympia. And they started doing it that way just to keep from a bunch of, Judases from competing. You don't need like 20 people on stage or anything. Well, you had a decent crowd there, Lamar. I don't think Nick has competed long enough to get a special invite, you know. You would want to have a... you're going to want to have someone to... that's like Sean Ray, for example. He's competed in the Mr. Olympia. a bunch of times. So he would be someone that would actually have the. He'd be someone that you would want to have as the as someone for a special invite. Nick Walker, how many times has he been to the Mr. Olympia? You know, you got to ask that type of question. What's going to happen to Ron Harris? I spoke with Ron Harris. He's going to land on his feet. I mean, if you heard on Dave's show, I mean, he's owed a bunch of money, so... but you know, he was writing those he's been writing books and stuff. So he'll be fine. I mean, I would like to see Ron I'm going to run one more video to test out the Opera browser, so we'll see how that actually goes. So let's cut this off completely. I'm going to review one more video, try out this Opera browser. Ten bodybuilders. I mean, Don Ross, of course, Dave Palumbo, Sean Ray. Don Long, but he threatened to beat my ass and stuff. Jason Arntz. Tom Prince helped me set up an account with Europa Sports. I mean, I can list off hundreds of them there and stuff. I mean, literally, I can list off hundreds of different people. I would like to see Ron do his own thing, in other words. To be honest with you, he needs to do his own thing. All right. Let's see. Hang tight, folks. I'm testing this out. So let's see how this actually does.
Explaining complex topics can be challenging. Highlight the text you want to simplify and let Grammarly rewrite.
Of course, I'm not signed in.
With passionate, loyal to the bone people. And after the Iraqi war, okay, these people have been dealing with poverty and economic crisis to the point where teenagers, kids,
may have to work on that a little bit. Well, of course I would knock it up there, Lamar. I mean, for some money and have some kids, you know, and stuff. I mean, there's artificial insemination there, Lamar, as well. Well, what happened was Don Long, basically, he thought that I wrote some article, set up a post on Get Big. Someone set up a real mean post back in the day to where they had they set up a mock bodybuilding competition between Tom Prince's dialysis machine and Don Long's dialysis machines. Now, there's no way to know which one was which or anything like that, but they just put up two different types of dialysis machines. Really mean-spirited, and he thought that I actually did it. You know, and I told Don, I'm like, look, man, I didn't write that up there, but you've seen Ron Abaddon up there pass by your booth so many times, and he runs the place. You didn't go and confront him. Why are you confronting me about it, you know? Seriously. I mean, that doesn't even make no bit of sense. But yeah, Don Long wanted to kill me. Literally. Hey, Psycho. I mean, as far as my favorite YouTuber itself, I like the tasting history with Max Miller the best. I also watch Joe and Nick's trips and stuff like that. I don't really like watching bodybuilding streams or anything. No, he didn't do anything. He just growled at me saying he was going to kick my ass. He didn't listen to anything I said, so fuck him. So. I mean, you can't. I mean, the thing about it is, Ron, who runs Get Big, you know, literally, you know, he runs the whole thing, and he's seen him at every single expo, and all of a sudden I show up and everything, and Don Long, he's up there wanting to kill me. I'm like, what the fuck did I do to him, you know? I did nothing to him whatsoever. Did nothing to him. But that's the way some people are, you know. It really is. But it's like I said, if no, I've never been to I've never been to Venice Beach before. I've been to California, but never Venice Beach. I was never anywhere close to that area. The only time I ever worked with MD was when I did the Billy Gunn's pose down, or at least Dave did. Blackman. Blackman wouldn't pay anyone. That's one thing about Blackman. He didn't pay nobody. So I went to Dave. Dave didn't. Someone had actually donated about $1,500 for me to come down there. So I had to go come up with my own money. So. But that's the stuff there, folks. I mean, whenever I go to an expo, I have no clue what to expect. Oh yeah, you'll run into people. I ran into John Cena. I said what's up to him. Surprisingly enough, he knew who I was there. So, but I guess he read the Get Big forums, I suppose. So, and I'm one of the few people on Get Big that actually has their picture out. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually put up articles there too. But the MD forum is gone now. I was thinking about actually saying goodbye, but it just. I mean, the website and everything is slowly shutting down. And the funny thing is, I would have expected MD to be sold, but it's the fact that it's being shut down just goes to show just how bad things are. I mean, and I'm going to just say allegedly, there's a lot of people that hadn't got paid, the printers or anything like that. So it's possible that they had enough of not getting paid and they just shut it down themselves. So what's going to happen is someone's going to buy the MD assets without the debts. They're going to just make it completely online, keep all the content, maybe hire a couple people back, or they may just do AI technology. They may just use AI articles and just maybe hire one or two people to do some MD shows. But it's definitely not going to be MD. Expect MD to still be around, but it's not going to be the way it used to be and stuff. But I said that also about Muscle Mayhem, with Chad Nichols and stuff. And if you type in Muscle Mayhem, I think it goes to one of his shows. Well, good for you. You can lose just as much money as everybody else here. Anyone that buys MD right now, they're going to have to pay the debts on it, So whoever buys it, they're going to have to make arrangements to where Blackman is still held on the loose for it. Allegedly held on the loose for those debts. And they can just take all the assets, But no one's going to buy MD with any. If there's any money that's owed, nobody is going to buy MD. So I'm thinking also that nobody wanted to buy it because of those possible debts. Oh, the Delray Misfits board already replaced that a long time ago. But I mean, that's what happens, folks. Almost every young bodybuilder with any kind of decent physique showing up there will be approached eventually. Not anymore, Frosted Flake. I mean, social media has taken over the point to where athletes don't need the magazine companies anymore. That ship has already sailed. Now they still need to be sponsored by supplement companies so they can compete. They have the money to compete in these shows. Because you ain't going to earn much money with being a personal trainer. You go ask Nick Trigili about that. That's why he got into all that soft porn crap in order to cover all his bills for competing. But, I mean, as far as the magazine prints are concerned, bodybuilders can get their name out on social media. I mean, look at Sam Sulik, you know. He has over 2 million subscribers. He's not even done one show yet. Shows up in a flannel shirt, got his hair looking like freaking Samson and with a hat on. And he must be bringing in a ton of money. Yeah. But Frosted Flake, I missed your question about Venice Beach. Yeah, it definitely was it definitely was the epicenter for bodybuilding. I'm just gonna ignore your statement as far as gay for pay is concerned. You have to look towards San Francisco, and the reason why San Francisco was a mecca for gays is simply that a lot of people during World War II were getting what's called a blue discharge. So with the blue discharge, that's for gays and stuff like that. Generally speaking, but blue discharges were one of the most horrible things through history, to where if you needed to get rid of someone really quickly in the Army back in World War II, you would give them a blue discharge. But the problem is that the majority of them were given to people that were gay. But they would also give them to black people. And if you didn't look at the codes itself, someone would take a look at the code and think that person was gay. You know, regardless. And I mean, it's like it was treated like a dishonorable discharge when it wasn't. It's just to get rid of people, you know. And for a black soldier they would get blue charges simply because they didn't want to put up with all the racism that was in the military. They didn't ask to be in, black folks didn't ask to be military. Can you imagine getting drafted in the military? You're black, that means you're in a segregated division. You get discriminated against. You have to deal with racism, and if you say one errant word, they give you a blue discharge, and you go back home, people think you're gay. So because these people could not return home, they migrated over to San Francisco. That's why San Francisco is the hub of, you know, the LGBTQ community. But that's how it actually happened there, was because of those blue discharges. Like I said, when it came to World War II, there was more things going on than just the actual war, you know. But folks, we got 15 minutes left. I am going to run a second testing stream to test out this Opera browser to see if that helps out. I don't know what's going on with Chrome. I looked at my panel. I have no drop frames whatsoever, but lately the streams have been coming through like shit. Literally. Oh boy. I wonder when they're gonna deliver my groceries. But yeah, whenever you come on my live streams, you're definitely gonna get a history lesson. That's for sure. What am I cooking for dinner? I hadn't even thought about dinner yet. But probably something light with a little bit of rice because I'm going to be coming home from the gym and, I want to make sure I get my carbohydrates in. Yeah, Lamar, you better do that while you're still young. Run around on that court. I try to run around on the court. I probably end up breaking a hip. Hey, man, that's the way it is. I mean, that's you just get older there, Lamar, to where you just can't do what you used to do. And you know what? That's just perfectly fine. You're not supposed to. Am I on Team Brad or Team J Masters? I'm on both. I'm on both people's side. I'm not gonna take sides in a given situation like that, Psycho. I mean, it's not. It's not right for me to take a side on something like that. It really isn't. Oh, don't worry, Jay will be back. But he does have to cut down on the drinking. Tree Man, I don't know if that's actually true or not. I'm going to be honest with you. As far as whether he only used the Rulix in the 1983 Olympia. Even if he didn't, he would have had to use something else to dry out. Well, Psycho, that's not exactly true. I mean, with Lenny did a couple things to where, you know, it wasn't cool. He did the same thing with Kalura, you know, and stuff. I think Lenny needs to reevaluate, you know, his treatment of others, you know. You know, Brad and Andrew have moved on with their lives there, essentially, you know. I mean, you think about it, you don't hear much from Brad. He's just doing his own thing. I never talked to Lee Priest because he hated my guts. I've seen him at plenty of expos. He's a little short fella, you know, and stuff. But I think it has to deal with that Adela Garcia situation. That's what I'm guessing. Either that or... No, our beef actually... I think he's upset with the whole PDI along with ProLabs as well. And then there was a company called Blue Nutraceuticals. They actually sued Lee Priest and they included some of my information in as part of the lawsuit. I kid you not, folks. So that really didn't bode over too well. You got to cut down on the weight there, Lamar. You know, I mean, you're running around for 3 hours. I mean, you may have youth, but, you know, at the same time, you a big fella, man. I mean, you lift a lot and everything, but whenever you're... And that's the whole thing. I mean, because I've been in bodybuilding so long, you know, I'm not lean. I'm not that lean anymore. I got, you know, when you pack on a lot of muscle, you lose a little bit of mobility. That's just going to happen. Oh, Lee, he called me a bunch of names in the book. I'm not gonna go repeat them or anything. But folks, we got 10 minutes left, so get your last comments in. If you want to make a donation, you can do that as well. I'm gonna play some Tennessee Red here. My groceries hadn't been delivered, so I guess I'll continue with the work I'm doing, I suppose. Yeah, I'm sure Lee Priest is nice and everything. But you know, one thing about relationships are concerned, sometimes you get in bad with people, you know, you can't reverse that whole situation. Or it takes a long time. I mean, I was beefing with Romano for like almost 20-some years, almost 25 years, before we finally squashed a beef. I mean, I want you guys to think about it. 25 freaking years that we've been beefing. I mean, that's a quarter of a century to where you're going back and forth with each other. It's a number of things. The Adele Garcia, the PDI, ProLab, Blue Nutraceuticals and stuff. Like I said, if you work in the bodybuilding industry long enough, Flake, you're gonna run into some of the best friends. You're gonna run into some of the worst enemies. And then sometimes you can be best friends with someone, but at a period of time you can have a little beef. That's the same with me and Ron Harris, you know. Oh, he doesn't think about me anymore. I've not said anything about Lee Priest in over a decade. Frosted Flake, if you ever bring that shit up again, I will freaking time you out and ban you. Don't bring up Romano's ex-wife. That's not cool. That definitely isn't cool. Don't bring that shit up ever again. And I mean it too. You gonna do a garage live stream? Alright, I'll tune in. I'm gonna do a test of this Opera browser after this live stream. But folks, keep it minty on the live streams. When you talk about someone's death or something, that, it just eases up on things here and stuff, This isn't, I know my cousin Vegan Gaines does that stuff and wishes people dead, but I just don't put up with that type of stuff. It's just not cool. But you good, Flake, But I did have to spank you a little bit there for that. Oh, we good now, I like doing my live streams. I love doing the live streams, Lamar. You just got to keep it organized. You have to have a work-balanced life. I mean, it isn't the donations that, lets me do live stream. I just like doing live streams. I really enjoy it. I mean, sure, I gotta, I still got to be brother or so forth, on the live streams, and I gotta, keep things minty, but, if I didn't like live streams, I wouldn't do it regardless as to what someone donates. But I like doing live streams. Like I said, there's plenty of times where I've not gotten any donations. I still kept doing the live. I like doing live streams. They're fun to do, chat with people and stuff. Makes the day go by faster when you're chatting with folks. Chatting with friends and fellow piss troopers and stuff. That's the spice of life, friends, drinks, good cigar, good coffee, and stuff. So when I do a live stream, it's like hanging with my pals there. You know what I mean? Hope that makes sense here. So, but Lamar, you got to get in a position to where your live streams are like that. Don't try to put as much effort as you need to. Not everything's gonna go right on a live stream. I mean, my review to video, I knew it was the afternoon, and I should not have done it. That's the thing, in the afternoon, cell phone reception is pretty bad around here. So I knew that was going to somewhat happen, so. But not everything's going to go right. You just got to keep pressing on, I mean, what else can you do, All right, folks, it is 3:00 p.m. That is the end of the first episode of Dirty South Saturday live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tune in tomorrow for The Hangover. I am going to do one test stream, but it's only going to last about 5 minutes. But I'll see you guys later. Psycho, if you want to send me some cigars, you could send it to my office address here. I only want Cuban cigars if you're going to send me anything. But again, folks, thanks for hanging out with me. As always, peace and soul.